My beautiful viewers, today's beautiful and perfect movie is called Summertime. It's a story about two beautiful women, Carole and Delphine, women from completely different worlds who never expected their lives to collide. But when they meet in Paris, something begins. They grow close, and that closeness slowly turns into an attraction they can no longer ignore. Together, they discover a love that feels natural, deep, and life-changing, even in a time when their kind of love wasn't accepted. Stay with me, because this isn't just a romance. It's a powerful journey of awakening, courage, and the one summer that changed everything for them both.
Tu fais quoi de tes soirées? Tu vois quelqu'un? C'est Antoine?
Non.
Tu vas pas rester seul toute ta vie.
We meet Delphine, a young woman living on her family's farm in the French countryside. She's practical, hardworking, and deeply tied to her family, but there's something in her eyes, a quiet longing. She loves the land, but she doesn't fit in the life expected of her, especially as her parents keep reminding her about marriage and tradition. Delphine carries a secret. She's in love with women. But here in the fields and small villages, that kind of love is unthinkable. One night, after being rejected by a woman she cares about, Delphine decides she can't keep living small. She leaves the countryside and moves to Paris, searching for a different life, one where she can just breathe freely.
Ça va? Tu viens là maintenant?
Heureusement que t'étais là. Mais dis donc, t'es pas trop hier. Ça va, il était pas dangereux non plus.
Paris in the 1970s feels alive. Protests, feminism, change. That's where Delphine meets Carole, a confident, fiery Parisian woman involved in feminist activism. Carole is everything Delphine isn't, outspoken, political, and fearless. At first, Delphine admires her from afar, but fate brings them together when Delphine helps Carole escape a confrontation during a protest. Carole is fascinated by this quiet girl from the country who seems both shy and strong. She doesn't know Delphine's secret, and neither woman expects their friendship to become something more. As they spend time together, something unspoken grows between them. Delphine is drawn to Carole's courage, and Carole is touched by Delphine's sincerity. One evening, they share a moment that changes everything, a slow, tender realization that they're not just friends. Carole, who has a boyfriend, tries to ignore what she's feeling, but Delphine's quiet intensity breaks through her defenses. And soon, under the soft glow of a Paris night, they share their first kiss, hesitant, emotional, and filled with the weight of something real. It's not about rebellion or adventure. It's about connection, two women realizing that love can find them even when they least expect it.
Excusez-moi, j'ai dû me tromper.
Tu viens pour la réunion? Rentre.
On n'est pas chez Carole?
Bah si. Chez Carole et Manuel.
Alors on fait quoi? Ça va, se fait ridiculiser en plus.
Delphine and Carole begin a relationship, one full of laughter, tenderness, and a kind of freedom neither has ever felt before. Carole is surprised by how deeply she feels for Delphine. It's not something she planned, but she embraces it. She defends Delphine, supports her, and shows her that their love doesn't have to be hidden. For Delphine, this is the first time she feels seen, truly seen. She starts to open up, dancing, smiling, and finally living as herself. But then a letter arrives from home. Her father has fallen ill. Without thinking twice, Delphine returns to the countryside, promising Carole she'll come back soon.
Je t'ai jamais venu dans le sud. Ça fait un drôle d'effet. Chez moi, c'est pas du tout comme ça. Ici, quand tu marches, le sol est dur. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Oui, je crois, oui.
In the countryside, Delphine is pulled back into her old world, the weight of family, duty, and silence. When Carole visits her later, she's shocked by how different life feels there. The open affection they shared in Paris now becomes something they must hide. Delphine's mother senses something between them. The tension grows, and the village whispers. Despite the fear, Delphine and Carole steal moments together, walking in the fields, holding hands under the moonlight, whispering about dreams they can't yet live. Their love remains pure and honest, but it's surrounded by walls that neither knows how to break.
Salut. Salut. T'es pas venu à la réunion hier? Tu sais, je voulais te dire pour le
Je
foie.
suis pas du tout choquée, c'est pas ça. Mais j'ai des copines lesbiennes, mais...
Carole and Delphine's love is intriguing and a must-watch beautiful story. The way they connect is so palpable and rare to see. It's the kind of connection that doesn't rush, it simply finds them. Carole brings a fire that challenges the world, while Delphine carries a quiet softness that feels deeply honest. Together, their energies blend in a way that feels almost accidental at first, but slowly becomes undeniable. What makes their love so powerful isn't just the moments they share. It's how they awaken parts of each other they never knew existed. It's tender, brave, complicated, and real, the kind of love that stays with you long after the movie ends. Carole believes they can still make it work, that love should conquer everything, but Delphine knows how unforgiving her world is. When her father passes away, the weight of responsibility becomes unbearable. She's now the only one left to care for the farm and her mother. Carole begs her to come back to Paris, but Delphine can't. Her silence says everything. Love isn't always enough when duty and fear take hold. Carole leaves heartbroken, realizing she can't fight for someone who isn't ready to fight for herself.
C'est quoi ce délire? Tu fais chier, Carole.
J'ai cru que ce serait qu'une fois, et puis ça dure.
And my beautiful viewers, Summertime is one of those movies that stays with you long after the screen fades to black. Carole and Delphine's journey isn't just about romance, it's about discovering who you are, who you can be, and how one connection can change the course of your whole life. If you haven't watched this beautiful film yet, I truly encourage you to experience it for yourself. Feel the softness of their moments, the strength of their love, and the reality of the choices they had to face. It's a story that deserves to be felt, not just told. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed this recap, kindly don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment for more beautiful recaps like this. Your support means everything, and it helps the channel grow. Until next time, my beautiful viewers, that marks the end of this perfect video. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.
We touch, we break, make it seem like we feel